Dear Auntie, most of the time you see girls asking these kinds of questions, and I'm a guy, but whatever. I have a typical crush dilemma, but I'm actually clueless on what to do. I was with my previous and first/only girlfriend for about a month and a half up until the beginning of September. After breaking up, I was extremely upset for a week or two, but I'm over it now, and I've developed a crush on this girl. I think she's really pretty, and she seems nice. All the normal stuff, but I really have no idea what to say to her or how to do it or anything. I found myself to be a socially incapable person, and I get really nervous, so it would be really awkward. I also worry that I have a fairly poor reputation because I used to hang out with the kind of people who just sit there playing video games all day. And my best friend is a former drug user who is still seen as a kind of druggie, although he is not. I feel as if my high level of social anxiety is holding me back, and it's beginning to become upsetting.
Well, I would say that feeling is probably correct.
You know?
But it's great. It's like you pinpointed your own problem. We could just leave.
Bye!
It's your
See you later.
Bye.
Good job.
If the goal is to approach somebody you don't know well and ask them out without it being awkward or uncomfortable, you are setting your bar too high.
I feel like we get a lot of these letters where it's sort of like, hey, you feel like you're the only one who has this issue, but this is like a totally normal issue to be having, you know?
And the letter is always, how can I alert a stranger to the fact that I have, feelings for them without opening myself up to the possibility of vulnerability or rejection?
And the answer is you can't. Goodbye. See you later.
I used to hang out with the kind of people who like to tip over porta potties for fun. And I still manage to date, so I guess if there's a moral of that story, it's that your crowd doesn't necessarily dictate your romantic desirability.
I think that if you get to know somebody, they're going to get to know you for you and not necessarily you for who the people around you are.
Right. We're not talking about, our letter writer hanging around with the kind of people who, beat up grandmas for fun.
No.
This is, just, he has some lazy video gaming friends.
Yeah.
Or bad at all necessarily.
Everybody has lazy video gaming friends.
Or they are the lazy video gaming friends. And
if you don't,
okay.
If you don't have any lazy video gaming friends, then you might be the lazy video gaming friend.
I keep noticing that this guy had a girlfriend already once, so clearly you're not as bad at this as you think you are. You already made it happen once, and obviously it ended in a breakup that was upsetting for a week or two, but the takeaway there is it was upsetting for a week or two. Even if you ask this girl out and she's not interested and it's really sad, it'll be okay.
This is somebody who you don't know, and you're going to take a chance, but the worst possible case scenario is that somebody who you don't know, who you don't have a relationship with, will continue to be someone who you don't have a relationship with.
In that event, you can also remind yourself that she probably has, like a weird belly button or something.
Yeah.
And, blows her nose on her socks and...
Maybe her breath smells when you get up really close.
Yeah. She eats ketchup on her hot dogs.
Oh,
monster.
Gross. Awful, awful.
Yeah.
No offense to anybody out there who eats ketchup on your hot dogs, but...
You're monsters.
You're a monster.